Welcome back to Temporal Directive, the Star Trek fan podcast rewatching the entire franchise in chronological order. I'm Gary.
And I'm Tom.
And this week we're watching Star Trek Enterprise's Harbinger. Star Trek, the ultimate franchise. These are the podcasts of the Wakefield brothers. Their 16-year mission to watch every production, to seek out life lessons and new inspirations, to boldly watch like most fans have watched before. Hello, Thomas.
Howdy, howdy.
Happy Sunday.
Yay. One day a week off. Yeah.
And then you come in here and spend it with me.
Yes. Isn't it wonderful?
I could be offended. I'm not, but I could be. How's your week been?
Yeah, busy. Yeah.
Well, 6 days of work, so
Yeah.
probably not very exciting.
Not overly.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, back into the work thing
Yeah, that's it.
for another 3 weeks.
Yeah. Then you're off to Disney.
Off to Disneyland. The happiest and the most
expensive.
hectic place on earth.
Yeah.
We'll focus on the happiest.
Yes. Focus on the happiest, not the busiest, and not the expensive.
Yeah. All of those things are true, but yes. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's only 3 weeks away, so that's pretty exciting. And we have Starfleet Academy coming this week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
by the time this episode drops, it would have been on the night before. So pretty exciting.
Yeah, well, any new tracks exciting?
Well, I would imagine you're just excited to see the Doctor. But
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
did you watch Prodigy?
I watched a little bit of Prodigy.
Because he's in that.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I watched a little bit of it. Probably only the first 5 episodes or something, and then I was like, okay. But I didn't realize it was going to turn into what it has, so I have to go back. Yeah.
Well, it got canned, so
did it?
yeah. It's only done the 2 seasons, and then it got canned. So,
Right.
But yeah, I know. I mean, Janeway was in it from the start, but I know
Yeah.
Chakotay joined and
Oh.
the Doctor joined, so
Yeah. Okay.
a bit of a Voyager continuation. But anyway, I've read some things about Starfleet Academy that it's quite linked to some of that old 90s track. So
Yeah.
with the Doctor there, I'd imagine there's some Voyager linkage going
Yeah,
on.
You would think so. I would hope so.
Yeah, and even in the trailer, there was a glimpse that said something about the emissary of the prophets, and
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I remember that. Yeah.
maybe there'll be a DS9 link. I know there's a Jem'Hadar,
Yeah.
and they'll have some explaining to do there because it's a
Yeah,
woman Jem'Hadar.
What? How does that even work?
Did you not watch the trailer?
I watched one trailer. I watched the first trailer. I haven't watched any more because you
Okay.
know me and trailers. I tend to avoid them because they give me too many spoilers, and then I start coming up with storylines that often can work. So I kind of avoid them.
Right.
So I've watched one, and I certainly don't remember a Jem'Hadar, especially a female one. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so there might be a few links to the old track, and I'm excited to see what they do. Mostly it's been positively reviewed because they did a media screening, they did a premiere, so people are allowed to review it without specifics,
Yeah.
and most of it's been mostly positive. I've
Yeah,
seen
nice.
some dodgy ones, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, was it a room full of Star Trek fans or?
well, both.
So the negatives are from the Star Trek fans, and all the positives are from the non-Star Trek
No,
fans.
it's very mixed. Very mixed. But yeah, I think even just when I've been sharing things on our podcast Facebook page, some of the comments that are coming through are like, I'm not interested in Star Trek 90210, or like, I'm not watching woke Trek. Like,
Woke Trek
I think Star Trek's been woke forever.
since the 60s.
Did
Since
Star
it
Trek
came out.
invent woke?
If it didn't invent it, it certainly fucking ran aside it.
So yeah, anyway, so there are some comments in there about not wanting to even give it a chance, but
Yeah, right.
yeah, I'm looking forward to a new show. Whether I like it or not is another thing, but
That's it.
I enjoy seeing what they create.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I wasn't a huge fan of Discovery.
No, I certainly wasn't.
I like it. Not a huge fan, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, I'm interested to see what happens.
Yep, absolutely.
But until then, Enterprise.
Yeah. Yay.
Well, the last few episodes have been good, so
Actually, they have.
let's
They've been really good.
hope it stays on that trend because we are past the halfway mark of the season. So hopefully we're getting closer and closer to this Xindi stuff. They found the coordinates for Azadi Prime.
Yep.
They headed off, and now we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, exactly.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully. Fuck hell.
Well, this week's episode is called Harbinger. It was the story by Rick Berman and Brennan Braga, teleplay by Manny Kodo, directed by David Livingston, again. The original air date for this episode was February the 11th, 2004, and the IMDb synopsis reads, with Reed and Hayes fighting over a training program and Trip seemingly making T'Pol jealous, Enterprise discovers a dying alien in a pod with technology similar to the Spheres.
Okay. How do you make a Vulcan jealous? That sounds like a joke.
I was going to say, what's the punchline? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Hmm.
Also, Reed and Hayes fighting. Like, has Hayes really been there much?
No, don't really.
You don't even remember who he is,
Not
do you?
really, no.
He's the guy in charge of the
army
makers.
people. Yeah, that's. I assumed that's who it was, but I couldn't remember
They've
exactly.
had some comments to each other in the past, but like not much. Because they haven't really been there much.
No, they haven't. It's sort of just been very backgroundy.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Technology similar to the Spheres, so I assume we're on Xindi track. So yeah, we'll see what that's about.
Nice.
The Spheres were what created the Expanse, so maybe this alien is what created the Spheres.
Yeah, well, it didn't say it was Xindi, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they sort of talked about the Spheres being different, didn't they?
Old,
yeah. So not made by the Xindi, presumably.
Yeah, just used by them. So
yeah.
Interesting. All right, cool. All right, it has me fascinated.
All right, let's go watch it while you're still fascinated.
Righto.
And we're back from watching Harbinger.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, TV back then wasn't great sometimes, was it?
Yeah.
Like I don't specifically think this was a problem with Enterprise as such as just the timing of the show. You know, the era of when it was.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, that's
TV.
it.
Yeah.
Because it just felt very
2004.
Yeah, very rough.
It wasn't very good.
No.
But it wasn't very good because there was too much focus on relationships that shouldn't matter. Like what you're on a quest to save the planet.
Yep. And then you're
And
dealing with this weird
this is a
shit.
Star Trek show.
Yeah.
Why are we concerned about some like love triangle as a center of an episode?
We're not.
Like,
giving a fuck.
I feel like that was the main focus of the whole episode was this love triangle with Troop and T'Pol and Corporal Cole.
Yeah.
That felt more prominent than the alien part of this episode.
The alien part was tucked in the background.
And then Reed and Hayes.
Reed and Hayes, yeah. Like, they were the two main points.
Measure your dick and get over it.
Well,
like, this is
that's
ridiculous.
That's exactly right.
What do you need a pissing match for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course he's not trying to replace you. He's not even Starfleet.
That's
are
right.
you joking?
He can't take your job at all.
And why are you such a whiny little bitch? Could you be more insecure? Like, maybe you need a counselor, not a fucking phaser.
Exactly, because he has fucking issues. Major issues. It's fucked.
Was that a pun?
No, it
Because you had
wasn't.
issues with the
I
major.
I know. I realized that as I was saying it.
Because you legitimately had major issues. Funny. I had major issues as well watching this episode. I was like, is this what Starfleet Academy is going to be about?
I know. I'm not just,
Love triangles and pissing matches?
Yeah, I have a feeling it is because it's got that feel just by watching the trailers, but or the trailer and the one that we just watched because it was on the start of this episode. So we'll see what happens, but I fucking hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. I like my Star Trek to have science fiction at the core of each episode.
Yeah, that's exactly
like
right.
I know that there was some of these sort of these elements in different parts, like Shelby and Riker in the Best of Both Worlds. Like she was very much out to get his job, and there was insecurity and like all those sorts of things there. Yeah. But it didn't play first. It didn't play priority.
No.
And it felt legitimate. Like this just sounds like this was like Reed is just a whiny little bitch.
Yeah, exactly. He is just a whiny little bitch. Whereas it wasn't
like Shelby
like
was just trying to jump in before he'd even left.
Yeah.
So, it felt legitimate that he would be put out by that because, like, bitch, I'm not even gone yet.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly.
Did you jump in my grave that fast?
Yeah. And she was legitimately after the job as well. Like there was and she was saying that essentially. She's like, well,
Yeah, I'm here to replace you and you go off and become captain. Yep. Like that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Whereas this was just a pissing match.
It was so pathetic.
Yeah. Yep. And it wasn't even a double-sided pissing match. It was just his insecurity.
Yeah.
Because the other guy's like, I just want to do my fucking job and you're not letting me do it. Like, literally. It's unnecessary.
Yep.
For us. We don't need to see this. Like it's not entertaining. It's just frustrating and annoying to watch.
Also, in that training match where they're punching each other and everyone was, they had all the senior officers like Hoshi and shit in there punching each other.
Yeah.
Where was the rest of the security team?
I have no idea. No idea.
It was the Makos and it was the senior officers.
Yeah.
So security don't need training?
No, apparently
it's more important that Hoshi get the training?
Yeah, sure.
Because, Hoshi's going to be bashing some heads in. I'm not saying she couldn't.
No.
And it's not saying it's not important, but the security force is probably going to be in there first.
Yeah.
So maybe they should get the tactical training.
Yep, absolutely. Don't want to pay for the extras, though.
I would have thought if you're going to be punching people around, they would be like, when you watch boxing matches and stuff, they have those head things. Like no one had any of that. They had gloves and did they have some pads? I don't think they even had.
No, they didn't have hand
pads.
pads.
It was just boxing gloves.
No, they were literally just punching each other.
Gloves.
Yeah.
So where's the protective gear?
There wasn't any. They weren't.
I know I complained about the floor mats, and you were like, "Well, when it closes in, you can see that the whole floor is made up of those mats."
Yeah.
Fine, I'll allow that. But normally in a sparring match, you would have like protective headgear and stuff so that when you get knocked out, you're not going to give someone a concussion or, do any permanent damage.
Yeah, absolutely. But not in this. Nope. Apparently it was just hand to hand.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, it was just dumb. All of it.
So much of this episode. So much of this episode was...
Yeah.
I mean, this is... The problem with a serialized story is that you can't really miss this episode either.
No.
Like if you wanted to do a rewatch, you can't really skip this one.
Yeah.
Because it sets up with the alien, it talks a little bit about the anomalies and where they come from, and like the sphere builders are obviously separate to the Xindi. And so it sets up that kind of who they are, I guess, sort of.
Well, it gives
you an introduction to something else.
Exactly. Yeah,
the semi-sun-dried Sulaban.
Yeah, exactly. They just left the makeup out too long.
Anyway. All right. Well, now that we've talked about how shit we thought this episode was, let's talk through it.
Yay! So excited. Woo!
Well, actually, before we do that, I will say I fucking love T'Pol.
She's fantastic.
Every episode she's in, I like her more and more.
Yeah, her role is really well fitting for her.
Yeah,
like she does
it
great job.
real well.
Yeah, there's no There's not really many episodes I think that I've even gone, she just didn't do that very well.
No.
Like, it's not like Archer and the rest of the crew where I'm like, oh my God, like, he's fucking just couldn't do that. Like, I didn't believe them. They're fucking shit, especially Archer.
Yeah, I know you don't like Archer.
Oh, on rare occasion he has surprised me. Where I've gone, it was actually really good in this. I really enjoyed it. I just don't know why he can't fucking do that every episode.
Well, to be fair, the scripts that he's given.
Yeah, that's true. But I know in Next Gen there's probably quite a few, or at least a couple of episodes that probably aren't fantastic. But I would probably never go Jean-Luc Picard is shit.
Name is Sir Patrick Stewart.
Yes, I know, but I've been using Archer, so I thought I better use Patrick Stewart. Not Patrick Stewart. I should use Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah.
I thought maybe it's just because you don't remember people's names.
Well, to be fair, Archer I do forget quite often. But I would not. Patrick Stewart, I wouldn't.
All right. We open on Trip giving Corporal Cole neuropressure. But it's a slow reveal.
It is.
They tease us first. And then there's camera pans and it's not to Pole.
No.
So they talk about neuropressure for a minute. Corporal Cole is part of the Mako team, not part of the security team or Starfleet crew. And they sort of talk about how they're fitting in with the ship, and especially around Lieutenant Reed and Major Hayes not getting along. They're talking about that. They also talk about how similar they are.
Yeah, where they're from.
Yada. No. Reed and Hayes. How similar Reed and Hayes are. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it. Until she turns around and kisses him. That's it.
Yeah, they really don't really talk about much. They talk about, how does that feel? Yeah. Oh, what is that like? Yeah. And then interspersed with that is around Reed and Hayes.
Yeah.
And then she kisses him and she's like, that's a little warning for next time. Yeah. So he starts grinning like an idiot as she walks out, and then the credits come on and we skip them.
Thank fuck. Although it was a bit slow on the skipping this time. Not entirely your fault, but still.
Paramount Plus, you need to get that skip button right up front.
Yeah, it needs to be the first thing that happens.
I want to see that skip intro before I see Star Trek Enterprise on the screen, please.
Just edit it out.
Take a note from Netflix and do it properly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. We get a shot of the Enterprise at warp and a captain's log saying that with the coordinates they got from Degra in the last episode, they are currently en route to the location of the red giant star, and with any luck, the Zindi weapon. Of course, we don't get there this week.
No, of course, fucking not.
Can't have too much progress.
That's it. Don't want to move the story too quickly. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, we've got 26 episodes to fill. Space it out.
If only they had that like in TV these days, wouldn't that be nice?
Would it?
Well, I mean, some TV shows, yes, that would be nice.
I quite like the condensed storytelling when you're doing a serialized story. I don't want it dragged out for 26 episodes. I don't need a lot of filler episodes just to make it flesh out. Yeah. This is why I'm not a gamer as well, I've been told. Is because whenever I play a game, I stick to the narrative. I don't like side quests.
I noticed that.
I do not like where I have to go look for things to upgrade weapons and shit. I hate it.
Yeah.
Just give me the fucking narrative.
Yeah, the storyline. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the filler episodes when it's a serialized story.
Yeah.
So give me 10 really solid story episodes and I'm in. I'm good.
Yeah. Whereas me, I'll play all the side questy stuff and then spend hours not even playing the actual game.
You'll be like, there'll be 26 episodes of some show and you'll be like, oh, I really liked that episode where they didn't talk about the story at all and they just spent the whole episode in the holodeck. Yeah, great.
Yes, well, Fistful of Data is very good.
Well, it is, but that's not a serialized show, so it's okay. I don't mind when they do different things like that. But if you're talking about like Discovery, you've got 13 episodes. Stay on point.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a digression.
Gary's little rant.
Correct. We cut to the ready room, and Reed has been summoned, and Archer says that Major Hayes has requested putting the security team and the senior officers through training drills. Reed says, we already do training drills, and the senior officers are free to attend. And Archer says, these would be different. They would be using the Mako's tactics and technology. They're years beyond what Starfleet has. Why not get some of that experience? That expertise.
Sure.
And Reed has a pissy little whinge about it in his head and says, aye, sir. We cut to sickbay. Phlox is feeding the pets, animals, or menagerie.
I liked that. I liked that camera angles and stuff on that scene. I really liked that.
T'Pol comes in and Phlox says that Corporal Cole was in this morning with a mild headache, said she's been experiencing it for a week now, and that all the tests came back negative. And then she mentioned that she was receiving Vulcan neuropressure from Commander Tucker, and you could see T'Pol's body language kind of change a little bit, and suddenly the arms crossed. He asks T'Pol to speak to Trip about maybe not doing neuropressure to someone.
Probably a good plan.
Because you are not an expert.
Exactly.
Then he asks T'Pol to have like a reparative session with Corporal Cole so that he can undo some of the damage Trip's done.
Yeah.
She has great facial expressions.
She does, doesn't she?
I was going to say in this scene, but it's in every scene she's in this episode. She is very emotive with her facial expressions without giving too much away.
But subtly in just the right amount.
Just the right Vulcan amount.
Yeah.
We cut to the corridor and Hayes and Reed are walking and arguing about how to set up these training sessions, and Hayes is giving some options and Reed doesn't want to play ball and says, I prefer to train in the evenings.
No, he's just doing the complete opposite. Absolutely. Just being a 5-year-old.
Anything Hayes suggests, he says, how about we do it the other way?
Yeah. I prefer it in the evenings. When you're saying mornings, I wouldn't do it on Tuesdays, not Mondays. Fucking cockhead.
Yep.
Like, ugh.
Totally.
It annoys me anyway, this fucking character.
Yeah, same.
Ugh.
But especially when shit like this is written for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then he gets shitty that the Hayes went to the captain anyway. Hayes is like, well, if I had to come to you, you would have said no. Typical. All the things you would expect to happen. Yeah. And then anyway, Reed pulls rank and says, we'll do it Tuesdays and Fridays in the evenings. Yeah. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
We cut to the bridge. Travis says that he's noticed that some of the stars keep shifting positions. And Archer says, what are you, mad?
Yeah, that's it.
And it happens again. And then Archer says, maybe it's a navigational center. Travis says, I've already run diagnostics. T'Pol says that she might have found the cause, an unusually strong gravimetric disturbance approximately 3 light years away. So they set course to go and have a look.
Because that's their mission, is to look at
to explore strange new worlds.
Yeah, not on this mission to take out the Bindi at all. Like, no. That's why would you go and have a look at every anomaly? You're not on a mission. Like, ridiculous.
Well, I mean, the gravimetric disturbances are probably caused by spheres, and if it's especially big, it could be some sort of clue or evidence or something.
Just keep on track.
Okay. The ship arrives at a big orangey blobby thing that is bubbling and pulsating and looks like it's going to burst like a pimple or something.
It was gross. Well, it's
gloopy and bubbly and
it was weird.
It was gross. T'Pol says that it's a convergence of spatial anomalies.
Ooh.
And I've never seen like anomalies look like that.
No.
Like blobby.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Just weird. She
says it. I believe her. She's a Vulcan. I trust her more than I trust myself. Reed says it's more than 700 million kilometers in diameter. So pretty big.
That's huge.
And they find an object about 5 meters in length just under the surface with one bio sign in it. A humanoid.
so they get the grappler out and they bring it on board, because why wouldn't you?
Sure, why not? I mean, look, at this point, like even one of them says, it could be an escape pod. So
Yes.
at this point, I'm with them. Like, get it, and it might be someone who got stuck in the anomaly bubble thingy, weird blobby thingy. So grab it and pull it out and see if you can help and do something.
Sure.
Whatever. So I get it. I would be at that point with them. The rest, however,
We'll get to that in a second, and you can have a good old pitch. The grappler takes a couple of tries, but it eventually latches on, and they pull it out of the anomalous blob, and then the blob sort of expands a little bit and encompasses the front of the ship, and on the bridge everything sort of goes a purplish shade of sepia tone, and there's sparkly mini fireworks all over the place. Consoles start blowing up and exploding, and Reed says that they're losing systems. The helm's not responding, so he calls down to engineering and says, "The helm's not responding. We need full reverse." So he flicks a switch and the ship goes backwards and it pulls the escape pod with it.
Yeah.
Assuming that's what it is.
Yeah.
We never really know.
No.
We cut to the launch bay and they've got the pod in the ship. There's one security person. Well, Reed's there as security, and there's one Mako there. I would have thought that maybe have a few more when it's an unknown alien vessel being brought on board. I know there's only one life sign, but still.
You might have even had the doctor.
Something.
And stuff there as well.
Anyway, they didn't have anything.
Suits, anything.
No. Don't need biohazard
some
suits.
sort of safety.
No. Just open it. See what happens.
Yep, crack
the
it
Ebola comes out. We'll deal with that then. They open the hatch, and before they can really do anything, this tubey pod thing comes out of it, and inside is a body and a lot of fiber optic cables.
Yeah, that's it.
We cut to sickbay, and the alien is now on a bio bed, looking, like I said earlier, a semi-sun-dried Sulban.
Yeah, that's it.
Flock says he's suffering from a form of rapid cellular degeneration. The alien gets revived, woken up, and he's pissy.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I didn't want to come here. What am I doing here? Put me back. Send me back. I don't want to be here. What are you doing?
Back in the pod. You have no right to fucking take me from where I was.
And they say, we're trying to save your life. He's like, didn't ask for your help. Return me to my ship. Put me back where you found me. This is fucked. You people are fucked.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely understandable response. And that at that point, put him back where you found him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just like, you're dying. We're doing everything we can for you. He just wants to go back to his ship.
Yeah.
Take me back to my ship.
It was probably a stasis pod. Who fucking knows what it was?
Could have been.
Not your problem, is it? Like,
Nope.
You've taken him out. He said, I don't want to fucking be here. Put me back. Then do that.
Exactly.
You don't need to do anything else.
Nope.
It's not your responsibility. He doesn't want your help. They are allowed. Everyone's allowed to refuse medical assistance.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
What a load of shit. At that point, you should have just let him go.
The alien then goes into shock, Phlox assumes, and then we cut to the command center as Archer walks in with Travis and T'Pol in the room. And they say that they've adjusted the navigational sensors to compensate for the gravimetric waves, and that they can get up and running in a day.
Yeah.
Like, they've done it, but we need a day to upload and test these corrections.
Apparently.
Why so slack?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Ridiculous. Maybe they were just done for the day.
Apparently. I'm like, I'm just going to knock off. Look, I'll be in at 10. I'll take lunch at 12.
Yeah.
Then we might just call it early, and the next day we should be good.
We should be fine. Yeah, that's it. Well, good. But they got no one to cover these systems when they're not there, so
No,
it has
right.
to be them.
There's only one pilot.
Yeah, that's right.
So Travis leaves to go do his hard day's work of putting in the work he's already done. And then Archer asks T'Pol if she's learnt anything. And she says, a great deal. The disturbance appears to be expanding at a rate of several kilometers per second, and its location is exactly between 5 spheres. So he says, do you think the spheres have something to do with this anomaly? Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Gee, I wonder why I mentioned it to you, Captain, you fucking cockhead. I mean, yes, Captain, maybe.
And there was a planet inside the anomaly which used to have life and now has no life.
Wow. Nasty.
So they say it's possible that this is the last survivor of that race. Paul says, man, possible, I guess.
They can make any assumptions they like, really.
Well, yeah. Archer says, I want you and Trip to take a look at the pod. If we can't revive the alien, it may be our best source of information. So
just let the alien die on your ship while you're just trying to find information for yourself.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I mean, great humanitarian he is.
Yeah.
This alien species has nothing to do with this Indy as far as we know at this stage.
Nope.
But he's happy to just let him die in sickbay while we check over his ship.
Yep. Suffering you jocks.
Yeah, that's it. Great fucking captain you are.
We cut to the cargo bay and Hayes is running a training exercise with the senior officers and some of the Makos, and they're fighting, and it's rough. No safety equipment like we talked about before.
Yeah.
They pair off to spar, and Paul's distracted watching Trip and Corporal Cole fight, and then she gets knocked out, and blah, 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 blah.
Yep. And then Reed's all happy that...
Reed's a whiny little bitch, as always.
Yeah.
And then Reed calls the session off and Hayes is like, we've still got some things to do. And he's like, nope, it's over. Get out. And then Reed has a go at Hayes about it being the last demonstration being completely unnecessary. Hayes is like, it's just a little blood, sir. Nobody got hurt. And Reed says, the session's over. This is ridiculous. If you don't listen to me, I'm just going to call them all off. Whatever. Whiny, whiny, whiny.
Yeah. Yep. Just can't fucking handle losing. That's his problem.
We cut to the launch bay. Trip and T'Pol are working on the ship. While they're working, they're talking about how Dr. Phlox has asked T'Pol to speak to Trip about Corporal Cole.
Yeah. Okay.
My friend asked me to talk to you about your friend because he thinks she's cute. Ridiculous.
That's it. Surprised there wasn't a bit of paper there.
Yeah, exactly. Pick a number. What colour? So dumb.
We're not going to like this new series.
I don't... If that's the point of the show, then I'll probably be okay with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But this is not what this show is supposed to be. Enterprise is not supposed to be like that.
No, well...
But I wouldn't watch Dawson's Creek and complain that it was too Dawson's Creek-like. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's a show I haven't watched for a while. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, it's sort of going to be one of those things, isn't it, where I think it's going to be like we get what we're talking about, that sort of story with the kids and the drama and the stuff like that. And then we get bits of all the other stuff that's going on. So then we'll get fractions of storyline with Paul Giamatti and the ship and everything. And then we'll want more of that, but not get much of it. And we'll just get all the drama shit in between. And that's what's going to annoy me because I really want that storyline, not the kid's storyline.
Possibly.
Yeah.
T'Pol is criticizing Trip for doing neuropressure and
not being an expert at it.
Not having supervision and
doing Vulcan neuropressure on a human.
Yeah.
They would have different pressure points, I would imagine.
Apparently not.
Wow.
T'Pol starts saying things like, I've noticed that you and Corporal Cole have been becoming somewhat friendly. Last week you were eating together in the mess hall, and in the training session yesterday she touched your behind.
Yeah. Oof.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Anyway, clearly she's a little jealous, and that's fine. He says that we're just friends, that We share a lot of interests. We both come from Florida. And she says, you don't need to justify your behavior. I just suggest you might use some discretion. And then she says that it's not appropriate for a senior officer to fraternize with a subordinate. And he rightly says she's not even in Starfleet.
Yeah, so there's absolutely no reason
No
for that.
inappropriateness here.
No.
Then they discover something and say that they need to get this data to the captain immediately. So that whole scene was really just them talking about Corporal Cole and jealousy.
Yep.
We cut to the ready room and T'Pol tells Archer that the pod's hull contains the exact combination of alloys we found on the surface of the spheres. They reference the Trianon creation myth from the episode where they took over from Enterprise, the Trianons.
Yeah.
Where they hijacked the ship. And they say that they believe that the spheres were created by divine beings who would one day return to the chosen realm. So it's possible that this mythology was based in some sort of fact and that these spheres are reshaping the expanse into a paradise.
Yeah.
And the analogy they use is that this guy in the tube might be like a canary in the mine shaft.
Yeah.
Is that, just seeing if he can adapt.
Which is pretty good way of doing it, really.
Poor canaries. What do the canaries ever do to you?
Nothing, but they're good for testing air quality.
Apparently so. We cut to sickbay. Flock says that the alien's condition has worsened, that he's literally disintegrating, and there doesn't seem to be any way to stop it. Archer demands that he wakes him up, and he says, I don't even know if I can. And he says, find a way. And the captain says, this man is dying a very painful death. To keep him conscious is unethical. Archer says, until I get the answers I need, we're going to have to bend a few ethics. What?
Yeah. Sure.
So now torture's okay.
Yeah. Torture of an
He he seems to get worse and worse. He loses a little bit more humanity every fucking episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. Why any of it? Like, he shouldn't have even got him out. Like, as soon as the guy said, put me back, he should have just put him back.
Put him back.
Like, everything after that is just bullshit. He's not as indie. He's got nothing to do with you whatsoever.
But he created the spheres, Tom.
Yeah, but it's still got nothing to fucking do. Even they know that the spheres have been around for thousands of years. So it's
this guy didn't do it.
That's
This
right.
guy didn't build the spheres.
Exactly. So they know that actually has nothing really to do with anything.
But
ridiculous.
They do want to find out about the spheres.
Yes, they do.
So I get it, but not
you torture a guy
not
to
for
do
torture. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't understand the torture part.
Yeah.
Anyway, Flock says he'll see what he can do, and Archer says notify me when he's conscious.
Yeah.
We cut to Paul's quarters, and she's giving neuropressure to Corporal Cole, and they talk about Commander Tucker, and it's really boring. And then I'm sure a bunch of straight guys really like that scene.
I'm sure they did. That's why it was fucking in there. I mean, I'm a straight guy, but I was still bored.
Oh, never mind, man. And they just talk about boring shit, and then T'Pol's questioning her like, "Oh, you're very fond of Troop, aren't you?" And she says, "What's not to like? He's a gentleman. He's great to be around, and he has very nice arms." And T'Pol hurts her when she says that, and she goes, "Ow, ow."
Yep.
Boring. She apologizes. We cut to the armory.
It's just unnecessary.
It was completely unnecessary. And then we cut to the armory for the pissing match. No, for the pissing match target practice.
Yeah.
Hayes has installed a holographic
Target
system.
Yeah.
Practice
which we see in
thing.
future episodes.
Yes. Didn't Guinan and Picard
Yep. Garner and Picard
on the
used it.
holodeck use one of those?
Yeah, I think Riker used it at some point as well. And we see it in Voyager as well.
So, anyway, target balls.
Yeah.
And Hayes gets Reed to do it, and he's shit at it, and then he ups the level, and then he is really good at it. So really, it was just to show off.
Well, it wasn't, wasn't it? It was sort of like, because he even then points to her name and says that she's even better.
She's even better. Yeah, I know. This Hayes is just doing his job. He's just trying to give a demonstration.
Yeah.
the fact that it annoyed Reed was just a bonus.
Yeah, that was it. Like, and it was partly a bit of that, but it was mostly him doing his job.
Yeah. But just the face that Reed makes.
Yeah.
Like he's such a whiny little bitch.
He is. He's just pissed off.
Then we cut to the mess hall and Trip and Reed are eating together. Trip is making comments about how the target practice was real something. And they start talking about Hayes. And Reed says that he started picturing Hayes' head in place of the target.
Yeah.
Real fucking mature. And Trip says, you two really need to declare a truce. And Reed says, oh no, this is a fight to the death. I was like, what?
He's a fucking...
What are you talking about? Why is it a fight to the death?
Yeah, that's it. And like, he doesn't even want your fucking job. Like, where do you
Well, that's
get
what
it
they
from?
say next. He says he's determined to take over the security of this ship, you know. Like, well, he can't. He's not Starfleet.
Yeah.
He's not even a Starfleet officer.
That's
he
right.
can't be in charge of
He
security.
physically could not be.
It's just impossible. So if that's what the whole thing is about, if that's what the whole fucking pissing match is about, then it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's
Because
what
you're not even...
That's it. It's not even a threat.
It's not even a thing.
Yep. But that's what he keeps saying.
And Trip says, maybe he just wants everyone to be as prepared as possible.
Yeah.
Anyway, Reed says, just drop it. Why don't you tell me about you and Miss Cole? Trip's kind of annoyed that the whole ship seems to be talking about him and his relationships. And Reed kind of confirms that there's a rumor that him and T'Pol are intimate together. And he keeps saying that there's nothing intimate about neuropressure. It's not an intimate thing. It's just neuropressure.
Yeah.
And Reed says, well, in that case, I've got a nasty little pain just... and he says, just drop it. Gay panic humor is my favorite.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it is.
Oh, so funny.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
We cut to sickbay. The alien is awake.
Not in pain.
Wait, is he awake? Yes. And Archer is yelling at him.
Yeah.
We know you were sent here as some kind of test subject. No, you made an assumption.
Yeah, you don't know that. Why would you even?
Flock says the pain medication's wearing off. Archer says, hold off a second. Let him suffer a bit longer.
Yeah.
He says, the alien says that he was sent there against his will, that he's not part of this space. He comes from a transdimensional realm, and that he was a prisoner, and because of his transgressions, he spent most of his entire adult life inside a cell, and one day one of the guards offered freedom if he would participate in an experiment. He agreed, and then he woke up here. Archer doesn't like that explanation.
No, of course not.
We found you drifting in a pod hooked up to banks of monitoring equipment, and you're telling me you have no idea why? Yeah, he just told you that.
Yeah.
Like, he just told you why he doesn't know that.
He's
like,
literally
he's
just
not a
said it.
scientist, he's a prisoner.
Yeah. And if he's part of an experiment, of course there was lots of fucking monitoring.
Of course. Like, fucking hell.
Seems to fit, cockhead. I mean, Captain.
And again, the alien says, the experiment was important to them. They wouldn't abandon me. You need to take me back. I want to go back where I was. Put me back where you found me.
Yeah.
And the captain says, that's impossible. Done. And the alien says, if you don't, I'll die, please. And then he puts his hand up and it starts to like phase out.
Yeah.
Disappears for a second. And then he freaks out. What's happening to me? What's happening?
Yeah.
And then we cut away. And we get a captain's log saying that Travis's adjustments are in place and when they've resumed course to the Red Giant with the alien still in sickbay.
Yep.
They did not put him back where they found him.
Ridiculous.
But instead of dealing with the alien, we're in T'Pol's quarters.
Of course. Why wouldn't we be?
With Trip and T'Pol having neuropressure again and talking about how he shouldn't have been giving Corporal Cole neuropressure. And Trip says, you sound upset. I'm not upset. Well, it sounds like it. Well, you're mistaken.
You're jealous.
I guess you're a little jealous.
Like me,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
And that implies that you like me then because if you're jealous and then
Blah,
she
blah,
flips
blah.
it onto him
Sim
saying the same
Sim already
thing.
told me that you have
Yeah.
feelings for me.
Yeah.
So I already know.
And then he's like, Sim said that, and then he's jealous of Sim, so then she just flips the script exactly onto him, and then yada, yada, yada.
And then he admits that he was a little jealous
Yeah.
of himself or his Sim or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they start talking about how they're attracted, and then
Yeah.
then she gets up and
Then
kisses
she
him,
just, yeah.
and then she
strips.
stands up and disrobes.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they had fun.
I'm sure they did. I've got no doubt about that.
But we cut to sick bay.
Then the camera goes away.
We cut to sick bay, and the alien is with Phlox, and the alien is asking what species they are because he's different from everyone else on the ship.
Yeah.
Phlox says that I'm from Denobula, my shipmates are from Earth. He asks if he's going to die, and Phlox says he's doing everything he can to not let him die.
Yeah.
Alien says, I'm grateful to you for trying, Doctor. He says, try to rest, goes over to a monitor, and from behind, the alien must have got off the bed and comes up behind Phlox and gets him in a lock around the neck, and then the arm passes through Phlox's neck, and he goes unconscious and falls down.
Yeah.
Then the alien is like, whoa, I can walk through things.
Yeah.
And he goes over to a random biohazard area that's got biohazard on the wall, and he puts his hand through to see if he can actually go through the wall, and he can, so he just walks through.
Yeah.
He doesn't really know what's on the other side.
No idea.
Could have been a bulkhead straight into space,
That's
but
it.
whatever, walk through. Why not?
That's it. Walk straight in.
Walks through into wherever he ends up walking through to.
Yeah.
And we cut to the cargo bay so that we can have more fighting.
God.
Reed is in the cargo bay doing some shadow fighting in front of a mirror, probably looking at how good he thinks he is.
Yeah.
And then Hayes enters and they fight. They decide to spar each other.
Yeah.
They give each other shit. Their fight gets bigger and bigger and
Yeah.
more violent, and they're yelling at each other and arguing. The fight goes into the corridor. Some random crew member walks up and Reed says, "As you were."
Yeah.
And then Reed uses what he calls as a little Klingon move on Hayes, and they stand up to start fighting again for the next round, but a tactical alert goes off and senior officers are called to their posts. What was that alert? That alert sound, I made a note saying, what is this alert sound? Because it didn't sound like anything we've heard before.
No, I don't know.
It wasn't like a red alert or anything.
No. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just... I don't know. Maybe it was a... what do you call it when they get boarded and stuff like that? Maybe they have separate ones because they've got weird ones now at the moment, don't they? With being Enterprise, nothing's been settled.
I guess. Well, anyway, I just noticed it was a different noise that I didn't remember hearing.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, we get a shot of the alien walking through someone's quarters while they're in their room, and then on the bridge, we hear that the alien has been walking around the ship, going through walls and bulkheads and stuff, disrupting systems everywhere he goes. So T'Pol's using those disruptions to track him. Reed and Hayes are tracking him as well. They find him, they fire at him, but the phaser just goes straight through him, as you would expect, because he's out of phase.
Exactly.
And they follow him through to where they're going. It looks like he's going to engineering. We see they call down engineering to let Trip know that he's probably on the way. Trip answers the call just as the camera zooms in on his face and he gets knocked out.
Yep.
Reed and Hayes come in,
and
the alien they shoot at him towards the fucking warp engine.
I mean, what the fuck?
Why would you fire towards the warp engine?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem... I don't think that would be very safe.
No, it's not a very clever decision.
No. And also,
you know it
ineffective.
doesn't
You
work.
already know it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So all you're going to do is damage whatever it does hit.
Yeah. It was so stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, the alien climbs up on top of the warp drive, sticks his hand inside it and starts doing whatever, and everything starts going crazy, and the crew get thrown around, and everything on the ship starts blowing up. And, T'Pol says magnetic containment is fluctuating. In engineering, Reed says we need to reverse the polarity on the plasma coils. So he sends Hayes over to turn some valve, Anyway, it works.
Yeah.
The alien gets a shock, becomes solid, and gets thrown to the floor.
Yeah.
And then there's like a hero shot of Reed and Hayes having defeated the alien with a fire burning behind them.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Having defeated them without any fighting.
Yeah.
So, Tucker could have done that himself if he was conscious.
We see Trip entering the mess hall. T'Pol is right next to the door getting a drink from the drink dispenser. He gets a coffee and joins her at a table and says we should talk about last night. She says, I've already been briefed.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Not the alien. About what happened between us. And then she says, I suppose I should thank you. And she basically says that it was basically an experiment to explore human sexuality.
Being compared to a lab rat.
Yeah, he doesn't appreciate that. And she says, I'm sorry if you're getting emotional. I'm sorry if I offended you. And he says, basically, he just says, forget it. I'd appreciate it if we kept this to ourselves. In fact, we should probably just pretend it never happened. She says, agreed. And then he makes sure to say, doesn't mean we can't keep doing the neuropressure though.
Yeah.
Because we need this to continue in the story.
That's it.
But that whole scene, she has the best facial expressions.
Yeah.
She's holding the cup and the way her eyes are looking at him. Every time he says something stupid, she's got the best expressions in this scene. It's so good.
She's just brilliant at it, isn't she?
Yeah. We cut to the ready room and Reed and Hayes are standing to attention, looking like shit because they've beat the fuck out of each other.
Oh, yeah.
And Archer gives them a lecture because one of them has a detached retina. The other one has a bruised left kidney. And he basically gives them a lecture like, we're on a dangerous mission. We're in a difficult part of space. We're getting attacked from aliens left, right, and center. And two of my senior officers are fighting each other. And it's not, they've regressed to the level of 5-year-olds.
Yeah. Not good enough.
Yep. And then they basically say that the argument has been settled because the captain's like, you need to settle it. Whatever's going on, you need to settle it.
Right now.
And he says, it's settled. No problem now. Yeah, it's all settled.
It's all good.
Apparently we just needed to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
We just needed a good wrestle, Captain.
Yeah, that's it.
Once we started hitting on each other, it was fine.
It was fine, yeah. Just needed some close personal contact, Captain.
And then Archer gets summoned to sickbay. And in sickbay, Flock says that there's nothing he can do for the alien. He keeps phasing in and out and obviously in pain. Archer says, you weren't sent here against your will. You know exactly what your mission was. What were your people trying to do? You tried to destroy my ship. Why? Answer me. And the alien says, when the Zindi destroy Earth, my people will prevail. And then he vanishes and Archer hits the biobed in frustration. The end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, whoever they are, I don't know that they're involved with the Zindi, but they're looking forward to the Zindi
taking out
the humans. And I don't know why.
No.
What are they prevailing in?
I don't know.
Why is this important? Who are these people?
Yeah, it's opened up a whole other thing, hasn't it?
The last 30 seconds of this episode was the best 30 seconds of this episode.
Exactly.
Like, who is he? What is he? Where is he from? What does he want?
It. And I mean,
who are these people?
Are these the ones that are telling them about the threat somehow? Because we don't know why they think there's a threat in the first place.
Must be the sphere builders.
That's it. Is it the sphere people that have done this?
And why? What is their motivation?
That's it. What do they get out of it? If Earth is destroyed, how does that affect them? What the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good. I like it. And I would not have come across any of that information because I would have just put him back. If I was captain.
Well, I would have too. And I still think you should have.
You should have. Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we wouldn't have got the reveal at the end.
Yeah.
So, yay, captain. All right. Any other comments on the episode?
I think we covered most of it on the way in, to be honest. Our annoyances with it. I mean, it has slightly, with that last bit, continued the story very slightly, or at least given us something, which was kind of good, but yeah, all the other drama was a bit like, for fuck's sake. I mean, the trip stuff and that was pretty good. Like, I mean, you know,
the love triangle.
Well, not so much the triangle, but just them two. Like,
Trip and T'Pol.
Yeah, Trip and T'Pol, their progression, like that's fine. Like we knew that was coming, or at least I had an idea that was coming. So, like that had to happen at some point somehow. So I'm not too worried that like I enjoyed that to a certain degree because you know their relationship building is good to watch because it's got to happen. Like it's happening. So that was fine, but it's all the other crap with the other wankers that fucking annoys the shit out of me.
Yep.
Because his character is nothing but that.
Reed's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reed's character is nothing but this
whiny little
fucking manly guy who thinks he fucking needs to fucking fight and play this fucking game of I'm better than everyone and fucking insecurity and fucking all this shit. And it's not fun to watch. It's just annoying to watch.
Yep.
And he's not a very good, like, sorry, but he's not a very good actor. So it's even harder to watch, you know, because I don't believe it either. So I just roll my eyes and puff.
I'm not going to disagree with you. All right. What's the life lesson in this one, Tom?
But I suppose follow your instincts. I don't know, because Captain's instincts seem to work. Like, T'Pol and Trip eventually followed their instincts. And Reed we're not even going to talk about because he's a cockhead.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds as good as anything.
Yeah.
Let's talk IMDb ratings. Our examples of 1 episodes are Voyager's Threshold and Enterprise's Precious Cargo. Examples of 10 episodes are the original series episodes City on the Edge of Forever and Deep Space Nine's Far Beyond the Stars. With those examples in mind, what should we rate Harbinger?
Low.
Yes, but how low, Tom? How low are we talking? Are we talking a Carpenter Street time travel bad? Because I don't think it's that bad.
No. What was that?
That was a 2.
Yeah, I'm going for more of a 3 or a 4. Maybe.
Well, you remember the flashback episode with the test piloting Archer as a test pilot? We gave that a 3.
Yeah.
Do you think it's on par with that kind of level of storytelling?
I do.
All right.
The only thing that saves it slightly is that ending.
Yeah.
But it's only slight, so it has to be a 3 in my head.
All right, we'll go with a 3. I'm okay with that. All right, that's it for this week. You can find us on Facebook at Temporal Directive Podcast and Instagram, just Temporal Directive, or you can email us at wakefield_productions@outlook.com. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this episode, the Xindi, Enterprise, or just Star Trek in general, so please get in touch. We'll be back with next week's episode, Doctor's Orders, but we will be back before then for the Starfleet Academy premiere. Yeah. So stay tuned for that special Breach episode coming soon.
Nice.
Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.